Katie Miller is the host of the Katie Miller Podcast. All right, Katie Miller, are you shocked that Trump didn't get the prize?
President Trump not getting the Nobel Peace Prize today is like winning the heavyweight championship and knocking out Mike Tyson. It's the equivalent, honestly, of, just consistently, well, these Democrats just want to come at Donald Trump about everything. And the only time Democrats have achieved peace is when they took Jimmy Kimmel off air for 7 days. President Trump has achieved what President Obama couldn't do, what President Biden and his memory lapse couldn't do, what President Bush can't do, which is he's achieved 8 peace deals in 9 months, whether that be India and Pakistan, whether that be Rwanda and Congo, and now peace in the Middle East. And all the Nobel Peace Prize has to do is just give him the applause and recognition that he deserves. If you remember, President Obama got it just 9 months into office. So their excuses just fall flat today, don't they, Jesse?
They do. But we're not surprised. What I am surprised to hear is that Biden thinks Trump stole his peace plan. We've heard a lot of things, Katie Miller, from Joe Biden. This was a lot to digest.
President Biden and his memory lapses sure are famous. I mean, does he even show up to the office, let alone negotiate anything? What President Trump and his team have done is nothing short of remarkable. Whether that be Jared Kushner, Steve Witkoff, all under President Trump's leadership, he has ended a 1,000-year conflict within 9 months. That is something that the far left and these far left radicals told us was impossible. President Trump has achieved every single one of his platform positions, and we should be thanking him, applauding him, and the Nobel Peace Prize Committee should be doing that as well. But are we surprised that these are also run by far left radicals?
Where is Rashida Tlaib? I mean, she was very loud in demanding free Palestine, ceasefire now. Well, Trump just did it, and we haven't heard from her. Why do you think that is?
I want to know where all these paid protesters are going to do next. Who's offering them their next job? That's the question I have today, is who's paying their paychecks and what are they going to protest next now that they don't have free Palestine?
There's a lot of free Palestine signs that are sitting in a warehouse somewhere collecting cobwebs. We may not ever see them again. All right, Katie Miller, have a great weekend. We'll see you soon.
Thanks, Jesse.
Click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You won't get it anywhere else.